Does birth order determine your personality? Where do you fit into your family's birth order? Within your family, are you the boss, the peacemaker, the baby, or the king? Many researchers believe your position in the family influences your personality. Firstborn, the boss. First-time parents often have very high expectations for their eldest children. As a result, these kids are often responsible, organized, bossy, successful achievers. Firstborns tend to be natural leaders who respect and trust authority. Many astronauts and engineers are firstborn children. Famous firstborns include Neil Armstrong, the first person on the moon. Also on the list are Albert Einstein, William Shakespeare, and Beyoncé.
Hello everyone, welcome to Language Lab. I'm Jack. 今天要看的第一个字是 peacemaker。peacemaker 的意思是一位调解人或是使人和好的人。我们来看例句。Andy has 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters, and he has always been the peacemaker in the family. Andy 有2位哥哥及2位妹妹，他在他们家老是扮演调解人。或是 When people get into arguments, Carl is always the peacemaker. 当人们之间有争议的时候 Carl 往往是调解人。还有一句 Because the tribe leader is a peacemaker, people go to him whenever there is a problem. 因为部落的领袖是调解人，所以谁有什么问题就会去找他调解。接下来我们要看的字是 achiever。如果把 achiever 后面的 r 拿掉，就会变成动词 to achieve， 意思是成就或是达成。例如 We hope to achieve our goals by the end of this year. 我们希望在年底可以达到目标。那么 achiever 是一个名词，意思是有成就的人。譬如说High achiever, 成绩优秀的人。例如 Every single student in this class is a high achiever. 这个班里的每一位同学都是成绩很好的人。Low achiever 也可以用来讲成就不怎么样的人。譬如说 The boss wanted to fire every single worker who was a low achiever. 老板打算解雇每一位绩效不彰的员工。
Welcome to InfoCloud, everyone. Last night, I went to see a movie with 2 of my good friends. I was really looking forward to it, but I just felt left out the entire time.
Well, you know, those 2 you're talking about just started dating. It's easy to feel like a third wheel around people like that. It won't feel that way forever. But while we're on the topic, let's discuss third wheel.
Good idea. It is an interesting phrase. Sometimes people will say fifth wheel too. Do you know the origin?
I do. Most vehicles have either 2 or 4 wheels. The third one or the fifth one is extra, and I hate to say it, useless and unwanted.
Yeah, that's just how I felt around my 2 dating friends. Totally useless and unwanted. Can this phrase be used in situations other than when 2 people are dating?
Yes. No one likes to play on the playground with Cindy and Hannah. They make everyone else feel like a third wheel.
It's not a good feeling. Students, remember, calling someone a third or fifth wheel means you feel they are not necessary to the group or are unwanted.
How about you, students? Have you ever felt like a third wheel?
当一对情侣在一起的时候，出现了另外一位朋友，我们通常会说他是电灯泡。英文可以用 third wheel 或 fifth wheel 来形容那个多出来的人。Third wheel 或 fifth wheel 分别是第3或第5个轮子。这世界上的交通工具通常不是2轮就是4轮。如果出现 third wheel 或 fifth wheel， 那就完全没有用处。因此 third wheel 或 fifth wheel 就是指那个多余的人。I felt like a third wheel around my 2 dating friends. 我在那2位正在交往的朋友身边，感觉好像是多余的人。
Does birth order determine your personality? Middle child, the peacemaker. Typically, parents don't give middle children as much attention as the firstborn or the youngest. That often causes middle kids to feel a bit neglected. As a result, they are usually determined to achieve success in their own way. They don't like conflict and will try to avoid it. They are often realistic, independent, patient peacemakers, and good communicators. Famous middle children include Jeremy Lin, Bill Gates, and Ang Lee.
好，下一个字是动词 neglect。To neglect 的意思是疏忽或是忽视。譬如说 How could Richard have neglected to tell us that important detail? Richard 怎么会漏了告诉我们那个重要的细节呢？或是 Marlene didn't mean to neglect her guests. She suddenly had an important phone call to make. Marlene 不是故意要忽视她的客人，她只是突然有一个很重要的电话要打。Neglect 也可以当作名词来指疏忽或是忽视。譬如说 The neighbor's yard used to be very neat, but now it is in complete neglect. 邻居的院子本来保持得很整齐，但是现在完全被忽视。或是 The poor dog was kept in a cage and suffered from neglect. 可怜的小狗被关在笼子里，遭受忽视。最后我们要看的字是 communicator。相信很多观众及听众朋友知道动词 communicate 也就是沟通的意思。那么 communicator 的意思呢，就是沟通者。例如 The company is looking for someone who is an effective communicator to lead its public relations department. 公司在寻找一位沟通能力强的人来担任公关部主管。或是 James is often misunderstood because he is not a good communicator. James 常常被误会，因为他不是一位善于沟通的人。Communicator 也可以用来指沟通的电子产品。例如 In a lot of sci-fi movies, the characters use fancy communicators to talk to each other. 在很多科幻片里，里面的角色用很炫的沟通器彼此通话。或是 The communicator is not broken, it just needs a new battery. 通讯器没有坏掉，只是需要一颗新的电池而已。All right, let's get back to our teachers.
Honey! Surprise! I'm home from my trip.
What? But you're home 2 days early.
That's right. Oh, no. Look at this place.
Well,
what happened?
I guess I neglected doing some of the housework.
Well, that's for sure. Why are your clothes all over the living room?
I guess I neglected to put them away.
Oh, and look at those dirty dishes.
Sorry, honey. I meant to wash those dishes, but I neglected to do that too.
Oh, what is that awful smell?
Oh, it's the garbage. I neglected to take out the trash while you were gone. I've been busy watching TV.
I can't believe you neglected all the cleaning while I was away.
Honey, I planned to clean up everything before you came home. I really did.
So what is your excuse?
You neglected to tell me you were coming home early.